Hello, welcome to Level 2, Week 3.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Paul, and in case you didn't notice, we're on opposite sides from where we usually are.
Dun. And I'm wearing pajamas.
It's like a new movie.
Dun dun dun.
The sequel number 3. All right, let's move on to some figures that we did.
The trilogy.
Trilogy, yes, thank you.
Okay, so we went over some more fun moves dealing with the inner bits of the swing out, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's show that first figure that we went over. Outside turn, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
So this is basically just like the Texas Tommy. Let's show the Texas Tommy.
So as a follow, my footwork is the same, where I'm just unwinding the step, triple step. So I step while he directs me over, and then triple stepping facing my partner. Let's actually turn this around so that they can see what's happening on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then Paul opens up, providing a track for me to step down right down the line. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
And at this point, what I use is a very loose grip with my hand, my left hand as a lead, and sweep overhead in a large halo. This is not cranking. We could disconnect anytime, and the follow would continue turning. Most of the turning action occurs from the right hand here. There. And then this is just decoration, just like the Texas Tommy.
Yeah. So even though he has a nice relaxed connection with his hand, I still try to stay connected with that, not just letting go altogether. And I also, as a follow, try to keep my arm in front of me, elbow down, not... Yeah. So if we just do turns consecutively, makes it a little bit easier for me to stay aligned, shoulders over hips, over toes.
Let's see, we also talked about the hand, which was opposite when you land. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're here and we said, oh, what do we do about this? Well, we could do a couple of things. Since this hand isn't important in the swing out anyways, in the middle of it, in the juicy bits part of it, we're just going to release there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and readjust, and then we're going to 5, 6, and 7, and 8.
As a follow, whenever I feel an alternative hand connection, I try not to change that to, oh, I think he meant that.
Oh, thank you. But I wanted to do an underarm turn.
My bad. Okay.
Yeah. Which we could do also. Yeah. So we could go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6 right there. That will also correct it.
If you don't know any figures that automatically get you out of that handhold, you can just turn it around, boop, and you're back to normal. Yeah,
all right.
Let's go over to the next
outside
figure.
Turn. Yeah. Next figure we had was
glides or ba-dum.
Take your pick. We like ba-dum.
Sound effects are always good.
Let's start
with close.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 4. Yeah. These are really fun because it allows you to travel and just kind of be free with the music if there's something that's...
Very theatrical move.
Very theatrical.
Yeah.
As theatrical as you want it. How theatrical do you want it? Big?
Just this theatrical.
This big, yeah. You can have small hands. You can have large hands unfurling. It's up to you. You can travel far or travel little. You can match your partner. You can do something else on your own. How do we do it?
Let's start that out from closed again. So again, just like the 1, 2, 3, and 4 is similar to everything else that we do in this class for the beginning of the swing out, it changes here.
The sequel comes. We step and create the same path as before, except now I'm going to create that little breath and chugga, 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 chug.
I know that something different is happening because Paul added in that little breath up. Right.
The footwork is on counts. It's just 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So you're stepping on 5 just as you would with a normal swing out.
Yeah. And for follows, again, on that 3 and 4 of most of the moves that we're doing, or really all of them, we want to make sure that we have all of our weight on that right foot. On 3 and 4, ready to step in any direction. On 5, whatever it may be, whether it's a swing out, a turn, or these glides, I don't know what Paul's going to lead, but I am prepared. I'm living in the moment and ready for anything. So try not to anticipate. It's very easy to get excited about a move and want to help out, but sometimes that'll change things, much like trying to change the handhold.
A couple of quick reminders. We also talked about looking before you do this so that you don't crash into people. We also talked about, not going too far. If you go too far, you don't have any rock step space left. If you stay relatively close, you can still rock step. And this is also a visual lead for the follows. You can help them out by moving your body and opening it up.
Yeah, and one thing for follows also with all the figures we're going over is really trying to travel straight into your lead after the 3 and 4, or actually start the swing out. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Instead of traveling around Paul, I want to go straight forward. So I'm going to show proper, straight 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm able to do that because Paul gets out of the way.
So if we're in open position, this is the proper way. I'm getting out of the way.
3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going straight forward, straight back. If the lead doesn't move, just run into them. They'll learn eventually. All right, but we don't want to do this follows, which is traveling around. 1, 2, 3,
oh, no,
and
no,
4.
no, I can't do my sequel anymore because you got away.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Next time.
So we want to square up on 3 and 4. Before that, we kind of want to go straight forward.
The last move we did was also a really fun one, and this was a little hop.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 7. 1, and then exit any way you want it. Woo! Yeah.
The beginning is surprise, just the same as any of our other moves. We go into 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And follows, I like to stay nice and connected with my lead here, adjust to our height difference. So if my lead is a little bit shorter, it might be a little bit higher. Since Paul's considerably taller than me, my hand hits a little bit lower. And I try not to have too much airspace in between. We kind of talked about adding a little bit of pressure. Make sure it isn't clamping down, but just making sure that we're applying enough pressure for connection.
So if I were moving my hand around without even holding her back or the follow's back, the follow would be able to follow my side-to-side motion.
And if I leave space, then it's just kind of
wonky,
awkward, and different.
Yeah.
All right. So staying nice and connected allows me to know what Paul is going to lead next.
And then we take a breath up and crouch.
So we did these little scoops in class as a warm-up.
And then we hopped and landed. And the warm-up was just up. These little U-shaped moves. So then we said, whenever you feel ready, then you just continue your hop. And this is the same thing that's happening when we do this swing out. We go 1, 2, 3, and up, 5, and 7. Scoot.
Yeah. So that was our class. We're going to have more fun moves next week. We really went through a lot of moves today, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Good stuff next time, and good work today, too. So we'll see you next week.